Building a man who's part of the Passport Gang. He's got more stamps.
How many passports do you have, actually?
I'm on my sixth one now.
Six.
Yeah, so I haven't even filled my first one.
Damn.
Yeah, I think it's been crazy. It's been crazy. I think it's and it's a Maxi passport. You know, and,
What's a Maxi passport?
But I blame the immigration officer.
Pela
you know,
isifa, it's the layman's term, Maxi passport king. We got the basic.
It's a passport that has more pages than the normal passport. Yeah.
Hey, boy, they make such things. Let's change your mic.
Let's switch up your mic, man. Who has good Maxi passport? Yeah, I could tell you home affairs.
I was unaware. Don't they all just come with standard papers? Okay.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yo, man, that is amazing. So where were you last week? Because you travel a lot. Oh, Isolo.
We're in Nigeria.
Oh, yes, I saw the picture.
I was in Lagos. It was a really mind-opening experience for me, you know. So because
musically, so right.
Musically and I think just mentally, I think because you know the approach there of life, you know, is quite something like it's very unique. You know, it's you know when they say TIA, you know, this is Africa. You know, we do it by all means necessary. You know, it's alive. You know, I love Nigeria. You know, it's got that dramatic vibe that I love. You know, and like from the ground upwards, and like people on the streets, you know, like selling stuff, like moving things around, you know, like the airports are raw, you know, it's something that I think a lot of us should experience, you know, because I feel like a lot of South Africans feel like they're in Africa when they're in South Africa until they have to travel outside, you know, and you I think you come back really appreciating some of the things that we have here. But even in those countries, you know, they come from like different situations, you know, but they still make things happen, you know, so it's something beautiful to experience, man. I think I want to go back to those kind of places, you know, just on a private trip, you know?
Must have been very eye-opening for you, because I mean, you've traveled to so many countries, and this is the one country you have such a story to tell when it talks about musically and also mentally. Maybe later on we'll talk musically how this one inspired you.
Sure.
Yo, man, it's crazy. We're gonna play this tune, literally one of the biggest tunes right now on the YFM playlist. It's called Rambo. How are the European market finding this one?
I think it's the same, man.
I hear we're killing it, man.
I mean, it has became like a street phenomenon, you know, like in Europe in the clubs, you know, the reactions are always dope.
Yeah.
And I mean, sometimes they obviously that don't really catch on to the rhythm, you know, but I think the track does have that psychedelic energy that they can relate to, you know. So it's been a great success. I think we're gonna release a proper EP next year with it. And possibly an album of this kind of sound as well, in the loop.
Yo, I will do a feel that out.
Hey, get your because it's coming, guys! Evacuation! Fire! Bagan! Fire!
One of the biggest hip-hop tunes out right now. DJ Zandy was celebrating his birthday the other day. The video shot down in Brazil. We can't wait for its reason. Also featured. The tune is called Rigorous on Y. 22 to go before top of the hour. Your traffic is coming up. We still got all of the song in the building. Let's talk about the sessions that you're going to be hosting throughout the country, man.
Well, this is the finale on Sunday.
Yeah.
N Club in Newtown, probably the best sound system in Johannesburg. It's strictly for liberated people and party with no limits.
When you say liberated, what do you mean? How liberated can we be?
No judgment. Yeah.
Okay.
No judgment. So you go there in your dirty old stars. You go there, you consume the music as much as you can for the whole night.
Is this how it's been with all the events you're hosting?
That's how it's been. I mean, RBMA is basically all about sharing insight about this crazy industry, you know. So we did like a series of parties, I think from like August, in different cities like Cape Town and Durban, and we already did one in Brum with like a session. So now this one is just a finale, it's just a party, you know.
So what happens at end ends at end. It's like
what happens
Vegas.
at end ends at end. Playing a 3-hour set there. We've got a crazy lineup. Lemon and Herb, Mr. Joe, DJ Whiskey. There's like all the guys that are just producing fresh house music that's not really on the surface on mainstream, you know. So it's I think it's a really, really gonna be a great night to experience something new.
You have to choose this weekend. Oh, I'm hacked.
Come on, Monday is a holiday, no excuses.
It's actually a great weekend, but such a bad weekend for me.
3 hour sets. Like, what's the longest you've played?
At that particular club, 7 hours.
No, but personally,
I did it all nighter there sometime in, was it July?
Yeah.
It was April. Yeah, we did an all nighter there in April. Yeah.
And then when personally in your life?
Longest. I think that's been the longest.
That's been the longest.
Most of my shows are like 3 hours, if maybe 3-4 hours, you know, something like that. Yeah.
When you do a set that long, do you prepare, or is just like music that comes about and you just play it as it is?
Look, it's very intuitive, man. There's nothing to plan there. You can just like really sort out your bag, get all your secret weapons, you know, stuff that you've been playing from back in the day. Because you know, when you're playing a set that long, somehow you're gonna be telling people a little bit about yourself, you know, and all the best music that you used to play back in the day. I mean, if it's something that resonates with you, then it's gonna tell the story of what you are doing, you know. So it's just about getting all that stuff in the bag and just put it out there to the people, you know.
Is your rates going up in summer?
Rates go up and down. Inflation,
Okay.
That was the best answer. If people want to follow you, man, get in touch with you. Where do they find you?
They can catch us at operations@thesongmusic.com if they have any inquiries. Otherwise, I'm on social media. I'm pretty much alive there. At Tulo the Song, at CLOEDESONG.
Cool stuff, man.
Yeah.
One of the best we have in the country. Doing amazing things across the world. Tulo the Song one time. We're hanging out to Lockinville straight after drowning in some water with A Boogie. Turning all the way up.